we just witnessed wrestling history, the Elimination Chamber. One of the most normally predictable pay-per-views of the year. The show always before WrestleMania. You know what's going to happen. Nothing big's going to happen. Well, we were wrong last night. If you had told me last year, I would say, yeah, last year, that you would see John Cena and The Rock in the ring together as a heel duo, adding in Travis Scott. I don't know why Travis Scott was there. Let's just not get into that. I'll be taking your head off for that. Like, what are you on about? But no, last night we witnessed history. John Cena turned his back on the fans, turned his back on the Make-A-Wish kids. He went, fuck them kids, and turned heel. The most shocking heel turn I've ever seen. And I wasn't around to see the Shield one, so that's probably why it's the shocking one for me. But oh my god! But let's not just remind ourselves about that happened on the show, because the show as a whole was phenomenal from start to finish. But this moment will forever be etched in the history books of people. Cena holding that title belt up. He will be winning number 17, but as a heel. Cody Rhodes is going to be Homelander, but he's not going to get to retain his championship. I did a little more better video with this straight after the show, so if you want to go and see that, check that out. Anyway, let's get into the actual Elimination Chamber show, which started off with the Women's Elimination Chamber. The first two people who were entering the pods were Alexa Bliss and the prodigy Roxanne Perez. Alexa came out with the same, I think, gear she did in the Rumble again. Roxanne came out, and Roxanne had a fantastic performance yet again. Roxanne is looking like a mega star yet again. She's ready for this main roster. Bayley and Bianca Belair were next to come out, which means the final two people entering and will be starting off the match will be the new Women's Tag Team Champion Liv Morgan, who had a phenomenal showing again. Hats off to Liv Morgan. And also I would say hats off to Bianca Belair. And Naomi. Now, before the match, basically, so the bell rung. And then Jade Cargill's theme song started playing. And the camera quickly panned to Liv. You couldn't really see Naomi's reaction. But Naomi didn't look as happy as you think, oh my god, my best friend's just returned. No, she didn't look very happy. Liv was trying to plead her innocence, saying, no, I didn't attack you. And she was right. Jade Cargill whooped the living damn out of Naomi. And Bianca Belair, 100% fair play. Acting skills on point here. Screaming, crying, begging Jade to stop. Bianca is either the greatest mastermind or she generally knew nothing about it. And this was the biggest shock for her. And it was perfect. And Naomi was just getting battered. Absolutely battered. And it ended up with Jade slamming the chamber door into Naomi's neck. And that would make Naomi stretch it out the arena. Naomi would not compete in this Elimination Chamber. And Jade didn't compete. No, she just came to be a petty person, I guess. Attacked Naomi and left. Crazy. This match was really fun to watch. And in the end, Bianca Belair and Liv Morgan were the final two. And Bianca used her hair to whip Liv. Oh my god, the welts on Liv's body. Jesus Christ. But let's quickly go through it. So, Bayley was the first one to be pinned, because Naomi wasn't actually pinned, but Liv Morgan pinned Bayley. Roxanne Perez was then pinned by Alexa Bliss, which is very interesting. I don't know if they've got like a little story that's going to go on. Maybe Roxanne and Alexa and Bayley are going to have a little thing intertwined, but I don't believe so, because I believe I was right with the story we actually can get. So Liv Morgan saw Alexa Bliss hit the Sister Abigail and Bianca Belair, and then she went and rolled up Alexa Bliss, and Alexa looked pissed. It was like her heart was kind of broken when she got pinned. So I believe Liv and Raquel are facing Bliss and Nikki at WrestleMania. And I still think Liv should finally get a WrestleMania win. But we'll see. And Bianca Belair and Liv Morgan were the final two. They were having a phenomenal match. MVPs of the Chamber, but I would say MVP of the Chamber, Liv Morgan. Bianca Belair would end up hitting Liv Morgan with a KOD. Liv rolled out of it, hit the code breaker, tried the Oblivion again. Bianca caught her in the KOD. That was the 3 count. Bianca Belair, after everything, is going to face Rhea Ripley or Io Sky at WrestleMania. Two matches which look fantastic. Phenomenal Elimination Chamber. I loved it this year. The women's one was great. And yes, solid 8.5 out of 10. Really enjoyed it. We're going to move on though. Which was next up, we have Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton. Trish Stratus obviously having a match in her home country, Canada, facing off against the team of Candice LeRae and Nia Jax. Biasness aside, I actually don't believe Nia Jax performed that badly in this match. In fact, I would have to say it was a good match for her standards. It was a back and forth match. Trish and Tiffany came out with matching gear. They look like mother and daughter, literally. So, if you're going to tell me that later on we're going to find out in the DNA test that Trish is actually Tiffany's mother, I wouldn't be surprised. But their gear was fire, and Tiffany had a very good performance in this match. And Trish hit a top rope Stratisfaction, which then led to Tiffany Stratton hitting the prettiest moonsault ever to get the pin. And there was no Charlotte Flair. It was just a clean win for Tiffany, thankfully. Candice LeRae performed really well. Good to see Candice LeRae get on another pay-per-view. Small push, I guess, for Candice. And yeah, another decent match. I'd give us like a 7 out of 10. It was a good performance, and the crowd were loving it. Next up, we had the Murdering People match, I guess. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens will go down for me as my favourite match on this show. It was going to probably be my favourite moment, but it did get topped by the main event by a mile. This match was just brutal. Now, it's a shout out to Sami Zayn because my friend pointed out to me, actually, that it's Ramadan. And Sammy would have been fasting this entire day. So my guy went through every single table with the food on. He had hatred for that food. Hatred for the water. Shocking, some of the things I saw. Sammy went through tables. Sammy went through chairs. Sammy had a chair wrapped around his neck. There was so many power bombs. To kick out some man, that suplex from Kevin Owens through to the other table. The exploder suplex, I think, which Kevin's head went through onto the chair. It was just crazy. They were basically trying to kill each other, and this match was fantastic. It had me on our edge of the seats. We're going, Jesus Christ, how are they not breaking their necks? You have to give full credit to everybody involved in how they make these matches, because that was so brutal. They brought a barbed wire steel bloody chair out, and Kevin's face went onto that. Kevin, I believe, then got suplexed onto that. No, Blue Thunderbomb, and he still kicked out. To kick out so crazy, and we didn't think Randy Orton was going to show during the match. Instead, I think it was going to be after the match, and I was right. But Kevin Owens did pick up the win after, I think, maybe 4 power bombs on the outside. The apron power bomb, which was a callback to when he turned heel on Sami Zayn the first time down in NXT. Don't know how many more times he turned heel. And then, just as he was going to do that pile driver on the outside, on the exposed concrete, then Randy Orton's theme played. Randy came with business, RKO'd Kevin. We were this close to getting the Punk kick returning. But sadly, security for once decided we're going to do our job. We're going to stop the man who's been killing Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn from getting hit by a Punk kick. I don't understand that. But then we did get Randy Orton basically RKO all the security guards, so I'll take it. The Punk kick, we are going to see it return surely at WrestleMania. That's where we're going to get it. I didn't think we were going to get it on the Elimination Chamber. But who knows? It could still happen down the line. I think Kevin loses to Randy due to a Punk kick. Which gave us the Men's Elimination Chamber being the main event of matches. Now, originally, the actual card, which I saw before the show, was having The Rock and Cody Rhodes segment in the middle of the show. And then it got moved. And I was like, okay, so either something big's going down, something very big went down. But the Men's Chamber was a mixed bag of good and bad. By the way, the Kevin Owens match, I would say it's a 9.5 out of 10. Might even be a 10. Loved it. Edge of the seat stuff. Drama. Brilliant. So the Men's Chamber stuff, we had Logan Paul coming out first. Damon Priest then came out. There was a controversial thing to us with this match. No one wanted Priest and Logan Paul really in there. I guess some people got their wishes really quickly. CM Punk would come out next, John Cena, which means Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins would be the first two to be in the ring. Now, my mate was like, oh, I wanted Cena Punk. I hear it. I respectfully hear it, but we did get a lot of Cena Punk, thankfully, in the show. Now, Drew McIntyre has been done dirty yet again. Because yet again, Damian Priest ruined Drew McIntyre's moment. Drew went after Cena, and Damian Priest rolled up Drew McIntyre after Drew had hit the Claymore on Cena, and Damian eliminated Drew. Drew was the first one eliminated. The winner of the Chamber last year eliminated first. Now, my prediction was I thought Drew was going to win because I didn't think Cody and Rock's thing was going to main event. So we were going to have the Men's Chamber winner be helped by The Rock because I thought Drew would be The Rock's champion. Little did I know that The Rock had made a deal with someone else. But anyway, we got a lot of Cena CM Punk stuff. We then had Damian Priest be pinned by Logan Paul because Drew decided to claim on the crap out of Priest, and Paul then hit a top of the pod frog splash. So we were down to 4 people: Cena, Punk, Logan Paul, and Seth Rollins. We finally got rid of Logan Paul. I believe it was Cena. No, it was Punk. I think Punk hit the GTS on Paul to eliminate him. And then we were down to the final 3. The final 3 was perfect. Final 3. John Cena, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk. Cena and Punk were working together for some of it. Like, it was weird to see Seth get tag teamed on. I mean, they were booing Seth at one point because, yeah, they like Punk and they like Cena. Well, they probably like one of them a bit less now, personally. Which was a cool moment. See, cool, like, callbacks to them being a team, I guess, together in 2011. And then CM Punk would literally hit. So Cena would get an AA onto Seth after Punk, I believe, hit a GTS something. And then Punk would go into the cover to cover Seth Rollins. Seth was then eliminated. But as I said to my mate, the door weren't closed. The door wasn't closed. I knew Seth was going to do it. Seth said he wasn't going to let Punk main event over his dead body. A lot of people thought Roman Reigns, including me, I would say, was possibly going to return to set up the Roman versus Seth versus Punk match. We're not doing it yet. We still don't know what CM Punk's favour is. I guess we'll find out soon, hopefully, because I'm sure he's going to have something to say on the Cody Rhodes, Cena Rock situation. But anyway, Cena hugged Punk. Cena then shook his hand and Punk went for the GTS. I thought, oh my god, Punk's going to do it. But no, Seth freaking Rollins decided to curb stomp Punk when he was on the outside. Cena, and this is where I started to think, is he going to turn heel tonight? Because instead of hesitating, Cena just ran straight at him and put Punk in the STF, and Punk passed out. John Cena won the Elimination Chamber. Cody Rhodes' music played, and all hell broke down. Because Cody would come out, and it seemed like we're going to have, okay, a nice little moment here. No, we did not have a nice little moment. Travis Scott came out with The Rock, which I'm still not sure I'm happy about. And then it just all happened. Cody Rhodes was said, speaking to The Rock was like, Cody, I want your soul, I want your mind, and if you say no, the dream dies again. That is referring to Dusty Rhodes, which I guess is kind of like a pretty wild thing to say. Like, your dad's gonna die again. It's a mad thing to say. And seeing in the background, it was looking like, oh yeah, I'm hyping Cody up. Oh yeah, go on Cody, you do this. And Cody shocked the world at first when he said, hey Rock, go yourself. That was crazy, and I thought that was going to be the crazy moment. But I just kept seeing, I was like, there's a possibility Cena could sell his soul here. He really wants number 17. Remind it, he didn't qualify for the Chamber. He called his shot. He said, I'm Big Man John. I'm the big guy in Hollywood. I'm going to go to the main event WrestleMania. I don't need to qualify for the Chamber. Put me in there. And he came out at number 5 in the Chamber. Yeah, he did damage. So fair enough. But yes, then it happened. Cena hugged Cody. Cody hugged Cena. The Rock did that signal we did at Bad Blood, which during the press conference, it was apparently confirmed. That was what the 3 fingers meant. Cena's thing. And you look back at it, yeah, Cena does do the 3 fingers up. What great storytelling. And they did basically the kill him kind of thing with the throat cut, whatever thing. And Cena's face turned stern, cold, evil stare. And that's when I knew, oh my god, he's just turned to the dark side. The heel turn I wanted to see for years, I've finally got it. He tricked Cody, was about to shake his hand again. Bang! Low blow. Bang! Got the Rolex, which was Cody's dad, Dusty Rhodes' watch, which was a gift given to him. Bang! Whacks him over the head with a microphone. Bang! Whacks him over the head with the championship. Cody's bleeding. Cena's not done. Hits him again. Travis Scott even gets a punch in. Not really sure why we need Travis Scott there, but he was rolling some weed, I guess. I don't even know why he was there. Rock gets the belt. Whips him with it 3 times. Puts Cody's blood on the belt. Cody's soul, which it was Dusty Rhodes' death, which was on the belt. Cena stands on the head of Cody, and the picture that we have at the end of the Elimination Chamber is Cena and The Rock walking out after they've left Cody Rhodes in a bloody mess in the middle of the ring. Oh my god. The build up to WrestleMania has just begun big time. Randy Orton's back. Jade Cargill's back. John Cena is facing Cody Rhodes. And John Cena is now a heel. Is this the biggest heel turn in wrestling history? It might quite possibly could be. We're now going to see, can they deliver as a John Cena heel run? In his farewell tour, how long do I think Cena's going to be a heel for? I haven't got a clue. But I do think there's a big chance Cena's winning number 17. And it's going to be WrestleMania. Unless Cody really goes full Homelander. Is this going to get the crowd more full behind Cody? Is this their plan? We want to pass the torch. We want Cena to pass the torch on to Cody Rhodes. Maybe that's their plan. But we got a long way to go. But that was one of the best Elimination Chamber pay-per-views I've ever seen. I don't think anything will touch it. Ever. Nothing will top that moment from in 20 years now. So thank you all for watching. I really enjoyed the chamber. And yeah, the build-up to WrestleMania has well and truly begun. And we've all been tricked throughout this because The Rock said he had a plan. Little do we know, it was John Cena turning heel.